first leg. It's 1-1. The 2 goal scorers you just saw in your pictures. This is Yusuf Torres. This is such a good goal, worth watching again. Surging down that right-hand side. He got past Tiraton pretty easily, who then gestured, panicking, asking Adisak to come and close him. I'm not sure why Addison didn't do that earlier. Why he had to wait for Tiraton to instruct him to do that. Because there was absolutely no one in the box with Torre that he could cross to. He had to do it, go on his own. Adisak's finish, not quite as good. This is his goal, but first it was Suron with a chance. It was far too close to the keeper, Tuan Man. Adisak managing to squeeze that in. They seemed to take their foot off the pedal as that first half progressed. They could have scored a second through Tiraton. The fact of the matter is, neither keeper has been tested that much in this game. Interesting to see how they approach this second half. They've enjoyed themselves. There are the Muangthong fans, a little quieter. No changes to report at the break. There are a few players hobbling off just towards the end. Thankfully they're okay. Watana. Here's Adisak. Back to Watana. They'll be playing in the Super Chalasai Stadium in Bangkok on 6th. 2 is on the home ground, of course, of Muangthong. Good work from Torre. Kwokji, it's a great ball in. There's the new man who started the game today. An innocuous shot from Din Non. There's a player down as well. Perhaps might explain why that was not shot with too much venom. This doesn't look good. Addison is pointing at his knee, shaking his head. This doesn't look good at all for the Thai international. I think they're going to have to make a change here. Seems that he's already got heavy strapping on that left knee of his. So he may have aggravated an old injury. Surrounded by people, and it does mean, I think, that he is done. I think they were just pointing at the injury problem. The shot was being taken. Obviously he has every right to take that shot, Din Non. just as the second half gets underway. Anderson looks like he is done, maybe for the rest of the tournament as well. So that change will be made. Supon is going to be coming on. Just 22 years of age. Shot from Sarach is blocked by Zarur. Supon then replaces Addison Pomrak. Supon is a current Thailand under-23 international. Doesn't really get too much game time and has been on loan for most of his career so far from Muangthong. Tends to be more of a fullback more than anything else, but let's just see how they rearrange themselves. This could be a bit of a boost for Muangthong. Yeah, he is going into fullback mode, and it looks like Watana Planum is, we've just put the ball out of play for a corner. He has gone into centre-back position, and that might just be the lift that they need. This Sanna Khanh Hoa side. Watana can play all over, really. A great touch from Toure, not something I've said very often throughout this tournament. There's Watana. Now Sirod. Here's Tosawat. With the ball back here, Sanna Khanh Hoa, Ludo Tan. Toure, as we said, just listen to that cheering when he is on the ball. Lovely ball from him. Needed to hit that first time. It's a poor shot in the end. Kwok Chi's got to be doing better than that. Could he have hit that as soon as he got the ball? Took one touch, and then he was under pressure there from the new man in. Actually, it was Sarach who put him under pressure, and he sliced that, didn't he? It was a poor attempt. Great opportunity, though. Lovely ball from Yusof Toure. First bit of action for Supon. Well, one back by Addison. Back to Sarach. Picks himself up. He looked like he got hurt. Ball to the box, no one on the end of it. Look at the, again, imposing figure of Sirod. Yusuf Toure. Certainly love to have a lead here, at least Sanna Khanh Hoa, to give them something to hold on to in what would be a tough away fixture for them on January 6th. They have come closer so far than their opposition in the second half, which is only about 10 minutes old. Managed to hold them at bay so far. Tiraton finds Sirod. Here's Supon. Tiraton. Too much on that cross. Haven't seen too many crosses from him today. The ones we have, not been great. Towards Toure. Kwok Chi made the right decision, maybe just too much on their header. Couldn't get to it. It will be a corner though. It's a good period again for Sanna Khanh Hoa. He's the one to watch out for. Tends to make runs towards the near post on these corners. How will Kwok Chi deliver this? Is he going all the way to the back post? Or looking for a near post flick? There we go. That's what we always see from Yusuf Toure. It's another corner. That run, of course, does divert some of the attention away and could free up some of the other Sanna Khanh Hoa players. They've taken this one short. Toure, Zarir. Oh, he's going over. He's claiming it took a deflection. Free. Not inclined to agree with him. Hard to see from that angle. This might be a bit better. Clearer for us, I'm afraid. Toure out on the right-hand side. Duitan. Now Dinnon. A good cross. Away by Watana. Not a good clearance from him either. So poor control from Tantai. Always very steady. But it is all Sanna Khanh Hoa at the moment. Concerning, really, for Muangthong. The fans enjoying what they're watching at the moment. This is what I mean about being a little bit too casual at times. Toure could have done better there. Saraj. Got Supon in support. Brackets, ball in to Zarur. Again, no real power on that shot from Tosawat. Easy for Tuan Man. I was just in front of the keeper, but there was not much venom in that one. Here's Adisak, on his own, Adisak. Sirod. Still not too many red jerseys around. Liho. It's given them enough time to get back here. Sanna Khanh Hoa. Tan had said his team was going to be very focused and wanted to get a good result in this first leg. Said Muangthong, very famous team for him, Dintan, not only in Thailand but also in Vietnam and across Southeast Asia, which is true. So complimented them with on their players, the number of national players they've got. Remember, they're League Cup winners, they finished runners-up in their league. Qualified at least to play the early stages of the AFC Champions League, which they feel they will be able to do. Said no doubting of their quality, regardless of who their opponents are. Sanna Khanh Hoa fight to beat them. Offside is the call there. Yeah, clearly offside, right in front of the assistant as well. Here's Watana, who's now shifted into this central defensive position. Sirod. Tiraton. Watana. Toure decides he wants a piece of the action, comes back to help out. Great work from Kwok Chi. Out to Toure. Will he cut inside? There's not much to aim at, only Kwok Chi, who does really well there. No foul. Really, really well to win the ball back. Again, he does brilliantly to win the ball. Good decision not to blow the whistle from the referee. And Dui Tan gives the ball away carelessly. Oh, I think that was a little late boot in there. Tiraton is not going to get carded for that. Ooh, that's nasty. That studs up. That's surely got to be at least a yellow card. Has he escaped there? I think he has. And he's a lucky, lucky boy, Tiraton. That was a nasty one for Tran. I think that's why you see some of the Sanna Khanh Hoa officials happy with that. This was earlier. This was that very casual bit of work from Cowan. That did look to be a foul, though, from Yusuf Toure, but what he did there on the ball. This is Southeast Asia's best goalkeeper, many feel. Seeing a lot more of the ball in the second half, Sanna Khanh Hoa. Zaro has left himself up there, and I think you're going to see a lot more of that in this second half. Zaro! Calvin got there just in front of him, and yeah, I think they're going to be aiming a lot more balls at him. Zaro just has to now gallop all the way back. Supon. He did say that Sanna Khanh Hoa will want at least another goal here. So that means Zaro will come up to help Toure. This was the ball. Quite enough on that. Supon. Now Liho. A little bit short, but Watana gets there. It was a rush ball from him, and it's gone out of play. There will be another change here. Chandinkau normally comes on as a substitute. Beidou Tan, that's a surprise. Chandinkau certainly an attacking player. That just shows you the intentions of this side. Former Vietnam under-21 international, 23 now. Chandinkau. Going just further upfield. It is pretty much a like-for-like change, because Beidou Tan was playing in the hole behind Toure. Does come deep, and I just wonder whether Chandinkau is a more forward-thinking player. Will do that, just that, but he is actually dropping back a bit here as well. Zaro gets enough on the ball. Sirod. Sirod. Shot from Adisak is saved. Well, not saved, blocked rather. That looked like it did come off an arm of Tran, but he was way too close to the ball. And now one of the biggest stars of this side, Tirasil Dungda, is going to make an appearance. He's going to replace Praket. Tirasin's last few appearances for the club. Well, he'll come up there with Adisak. As I said, he'll be moving to Sanfrecce Hiroshima early next year after the Champions League qualifier against JDT. He'll be the second Thai player along with Chanatip, playing in Japan's top flight. Lovely work from Toure. Well, he got past a few players, but absolutely nothing in that shot to trouble Kawin. Did really well to weave his way through all those players, but had to have a better shot than that. They have had all the chances, really, in the second half. He knows it. Was a good opportunity. Zaro, I think there was a foul there from him. As I said, it's mainly Sanna Khanh Hoa dictating things at the moment. Not something many people thought would happen in this game. Sirod, here's Tiraton. Short pass back to Tiraton. Here's Watana. Tiraton's first touch. Zaro with the clearance. Now Din Non, he's got the pace, he's waiting for support. Tries to switch play. Here's Kwok Chi. Tantai. Oh, that's offside. That's poor. You can see right across the line. Yuan Din Loy. Knew immediately he was in the offside position, which is why he just hesitated there. Here's Adisak. Now Sirod. Lee Ho. Tirasin. Tirasin! His shot is blocked. Excellent work from Zaro. Kwok Chi does really well there. Tantai gets past one. Not offside. Toure. On the turn, Chandika didn't have any conviction in that shot. Did he have a little bit more time? They are racking up the efforts here, Sanna Khanh Hoa. Good work from Toure. Shout of Vietnam in crease. Did have a lot of time, more than he thought perhaps. Could have steadied himself a bit more to get additional power. Not really a problem in the end, is it? Was it for Kawin, the keeper? Tirasin. He seems to be quite happy not to play in a very forward position. Likes those deep runs as well. About 20 minutes, including added time, left in this first leg. Watana. Supon. Here's Tiraton. That's a poor touch from Sirod, who started the match very brightly and has been as impactful in the second half. That through into the field of play at all. The goal kick up to Supon. It was not a great pass from him. Dinloy does well. Certainly the momentum is with this Sanna Khanh Hoa side. Tantai is hassled off the ball. Adisak. Now Sirod, he's got Tiraton for support here. Tiraton puts it over the keeper. Oh, and he couldn't quite get that shot away, Tosawat. He was bearing down on that far post. May have hurt himself in the process. Right over Tuan Man. And you've got to give credit there to the defender, Dinloy. Keeper was totally out of position, wasn't he? Not sure what he was doing there. Dinloy did enough to put off Tosawat. Here's Tirison. Got Sarach, overlapping run. Surprising we've not seen more changes so far. Thrown given away to Yusuf Toure. That was careless. Toure. That's certainly a push on him. Could be a yellow card as well. It is. Shake of the head from the goal kick, but I don't think there's any doubt about that one. Was it the foot? Yeah, it was actually the foot. It wasn't the push from Siron. It was sticking a leg out there from Nukulkin. I think he scored off his free kick. You have to trace it back to that really careless throw from Tiraton that fell beautifully into the path of Yusuf Toure. Free header! Oh, cleared off the line. Zaro with a great chance there to make it 2. They haven't cleared their lines just yet. Saruc. Well, that was a fantastic chance to take the lead there for Sanna Khanh Hoa. He was looping into the far corner. Hopefully we'll get another look at that shortly. But they have had the better chances. You can't believe it. Here we go. Lovely ball right into him. Don't know whether Carmen would have got to that. I think that was certainly going to be a goal if it wasn't for that header on the line from Nukulkin, whose foul it was that led to the free kick. Been good value in the second half, Sanna Khanh Hoa. Here we go again. This is a chance for Zaror. No question that even crossing the line. Offside is the call. Less than 10 minutes plus some added time. Will we have a winner for this evening? At the moment it looks far likely to come from Muangthong. Well, Ratchapol is on for Tosawat. Ratchapol Nawano, 31-year-old, has played for the national team. 2 caps for him. Involved in a foul as soon as he comes on. Fouls 2 players in the process. He's more of a defensive-minded player, which is an interesting choice. He's taken the place of Ratchapol, of Tosawat, who's been attack-minded, and perhaps he might just... I thought he might fall back a bit and let Tirasin play further up with Adisak. We'll have to see. Just been signed by Muangthong this year. Previously with China Hornbill. Tirasin still fairly deep. Here's Ratchapol. Back to Ratchapol. Lovely ball in, Vasupon. Away by Tran. Great ball in from Ratchapal. Here's Terracin. Now wide to Supon. High boot there from Madasak. Not really seen much of the goal since he scored. Yeah, very high there. Dinka was advancing on him. Needed a better ball from Torre. I think they'll be disappointed with themselves if they don't get the second goal, Sanna Khanh Hoa, because they've been really giving it all they've got in the second half and had some really good opportunities. Muangthong in the last 10 minutes or so have just raised their level a bit and kept the ball a lot better than they were doing earlier on in this half. Terracin. Great ball to the path of Ratchapal. Addison's blocked. Zaro again in the way. Now Torre. Good ball to the path of Dinka. Torre. Ratchapal does enough, but that falls quite kindly for Din Loy. Away by Mukulkit. Terracin, a little touch from him. Was he offside? The flag has stayed down! Surely now Sarach Yuyan! Zaro's annoyed with his own defenders. Sarach taps into an empty net. They scored early and they've scored late here. Excellent work to get that second goal. Addison just had a look up for the flag that never was raised, and an easy finish for Sarach Yuyan. We needed to see just a bit earlier than that. I think Zaro gave Din Loy a piece of his mind. Keeping an eye on Sarach Yuyan. That's got to come as a bit of a sucker punch for Muangthong, for Sanna Khanh Hoa, who maybe up to the last 10 minutes had just been the better side, and now will be very disappointed with themselves. Sirot makes way for Pirapat. Pirapat Nochaya, also known as Bas, 24-year-old and also a Thai international. Another chance into the side netting. An opportunity for Kwok Chi. had enough chances here, really. Did not let that go for Kwok Chi to take the shot. It wasn't enough power on it. Just wide. Had to put that on target at the very least. Zaro might now stay up a bit more. I think Pirapat will just help consolidate things. Sanukran is on now for the goal scorer. Another 24-year-old. And a former Thai under-23 international. Also spent a lot of time on loan. Ratchapol waiting for the ball. First bit of action for Pirapat. Looks like he'll be in that position that was vacated by Sirod. Three minutes of added time. Zaro does well. Here's Torre. A bit of a tangle there with Dinkar. Still remonstrating with his teammate, Torre. Ratchapol. Here's Supon. Trying to just slip that through to Adisak. Don't forget the second leg will be on the 6th of January. It's a slender lead that Muangthong have here, so Sanna Khanh Hoa still plenty to play for. Though they do have, of course, 2 away goals as well. Pirapat. Final minute. Is that onside? Adisak. Pirapat. Let's fly. It's not a fantastic shot, is it? Pull that back for Addison, who was free, in fact. Tirasin. Tirasin, surely now. Unselfish play from Tirasin. And there's a flurry of goals towards the end of the game. And maybe now they've put this to bed. Great work from Tirison. Addison gets his second of the game. Well, he could have gone for goal himself, but decided not to. And in fact, it is the last bit of play in this match. What a time to concede. That is really disappointing as far as Sanna Khanh Hoa are concerned. To concede 2 late goals after they controlled much of the second half now means they have an uphill struggle in that second leg on January 6th. With the final score here at the Hyundai Stadium in the Toyota Mekong Club Championship first leg final. It's Sanna Khanh Hoa 1, Muangthong United 3. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Nhân trận đấu thuộc về cầu thủ Adisak Raison của câu lạc bộ SCG Muangthong United. Xin trân trọng kính mời bà Đỗ Thu Hoàng, Phó Tổng Giám đốc Công ty ô tô Toyota Việt Nam.